Alright, everybody. We are back. Welcome back to Chess for Sleep. So, it's been a while since I've done a video. My dog passed away a few months ago and just took a little break after that. It's been a few months, feeling pretty good and trying to start the channel back up. Chess for Sleep is a channel for relaxing chess commentary. I comment on games, online arenas, sometimes present my own games, and try and do it just a laid-back, relaxing style, so maybe you can enjoy some chess while also taking a break from your day. So that's what this channel is about, and today we are looking at Titled Arena February 2025, and we are going to, we'll start by following Nihal Sarin, who's one of the best in the world, obviously. And let's see how he's looking today, what kind of form he's in. So, Sicilian. And Nihal is really an incredible bullet player, blitz player, classical player, just a young player with all the talent in the world, all the potential in the world. It's a little uncomfortable here, but yeah, it looks like he's dissolving some of the White's attack. Doesn't look like White has anything really substantive now. Although the D file is a little awkward with the bishop hanging on D7, but yep, that's addressed. You've got the queen eyeing the rook on D8, but alright, we get the trades. Yeah, Black did pretty well to deal with White's attack, and now I think Black's only a little bit worse, although the bishop, let's see, can he preserve the bishop? Not really. It's awkward. Yeah, the pressure might be too much here. The White's got his own pin to deal with on the C file. I think I like Zhigalko here. Clocks, yeah, time's about the same. Yeah, Nihal's fighting well though. Let's see if one of these pawns can get home for Zhigalko on the queen side. Sack the exchange, but yeah, the pawns. Let's see. No, no. White. Yeah, can't. Yeah, he's gonna lose the knight. Wow. What a game by Nihal. He was looking really good for Zhigalko there, even after the exchange sack. I thought he was gonna be able to queen one of those pawns. But that's why Nihal's one of the best. So we get a pretty conservative setup from Nihal here. Some fairly calm looking B3 stuff. Let's see. Yep, we get trades on the A file. White doesn't have much here. If anyone was pushing for a slight advantage, it was White. Now the bishop pair. I think Black has more of the chances here. Although now, let's see. He can get out of this, no? He could have gone to the 8th rank and blocked with the bishop, but now, now there's no going back. He's about to take on E6 there. Another one for Nihal out of a position where he didn't. Well, he was definitely worse there. I think even infiltrating like he did, I think he Well, I think black risked too much. If he had just sat on that position with the bishop pair, I think he could have pushed a small edge there. But all right. So already, yeah, white looks better in this position with the space. These pawns coming down the board. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be Nihal's. I don't see him not cashing in on this attack. Yeah, good job by black. Kind of stirring up some tension on the queen side to at least stop this f5 from happening right away. But yeah, he's still going to get it in, obviously, as we see. Ooh, nice move. Yeah, if this pawn drops, he's taking g6 and he's going to mate. Oof, that king looks very unhappy. We're going to see something coming to the h-file very soon. Yeah, and I just don't see black. These pieces are off on vacation. Yep, we're about to get mate. It looks like mate or more trades that are going to lead to mate. Yep. Black resigns. Great start for Nihal. Man. Take a quick look at the tournament. Yep. Nihal. Good start. Good start. All right. So, how about this position? Got the hedgehog pawn formation. Looks like this was off a Sicilian again. We're going to get a lot of Sicilian from Nihal today. All right. A lot happened there. Bottom line, this bishop is looking nice. Black has pressure. But we're getting trades, and it is pretty equal. Yeah, just an equalish position. Yeah. Yeah, this king is going on a walk, but it's yeah. Just a typical kind of queen in game where yeah, both sides' kings are going to be too vulnerable. There's going to be a lot of chances to draw this, but you never know in bullet. So let's see if Nihal can. Yeah, they're both getting each other's pawns. Yeah, it's almost a coin flip. And we already get a pawn race. Ooh, and white's covering the queening square here. Yeah, but nice. Yeah, nice pickup. Yeah, more pawns flying off the board. And, yep, draw. It was looking like a draw. So, that means no more fire for Nihal. Fighterman. I'm not sure who Fighterman is, but he is at the top. Alright, let's see if Nihal can bounce back against the head coach. Head ball coach, Steve Spurrier, behind the chessboard today. Looks like we might get a lot of Sicilian in B3 from Nihal today. Yeah, these doubled pawns definitely give white a little bit of an edge. Except he dropped that pawn. Ooh. I don't think he meant to drop that pawn, because this looks very awkward for white now. Yeah, he can get counterplay against these pawns for sure. If he can infiltrate, but he's got to watch his own pieces coming off the board. Yep, getting some trades going there. Yeah, these pawns are still weak. This pawn could eventually be a runner. Are we going to get another queen in game that fizzles out here? Ooh. Whoops. Queen blunder, but Nihal has very little time. But this should be enough for Nihal. Yep, exactly. We're going to see a lot of pre-moves. We're going to see a ladder mate pretty soon here. But actually, black's going to flag. Nihal has really pulled some wins out of some not amazing positions. And we got the penguin, the slippery one himself here. Shout out Chess Network. Penguin's in first. We might switch over to Penguin here, actually. Check out some of his games as well. Let's see how this goes, though. Got a little Caro-Kann. Now it's kind of looks like a Caro-Kann setup, basically. Black's got its light square. Bishop traded off, which is what you want. Black is solid here. He's going to try and undermine white's center. Honestly, not, yeah. So now forking these two pawns. Not loving this for, yeah, he has to come back. Yeah, white's breaking this open. Ooh, yep. I really like this for white. Penguin, and yeah, you don't want to give Penguin any kind of time edge on the clock, that's for sure. So we know that much if you've watched any of his games, arenas before. Nice fork, though. Nice spot there. Yep. Hitting black's rook. Hitting the queen. Ooh, this is a sharp position. Knight hanging. But this knight would be hanging. Yep, it's all just a mess. But black is up a rook. Penguin's up on time. Who knows? With the clock, I don't know on this one. Ooh, nice move there. Does Nihal have enough time? I'm not sure. Just don't know. You wouldn't think so. You think this has got to be the penguin because of the clock. But now, yep, pre-moves are going to fly. But yeah, you got to watch that pawn. Oh, nice. Oh, Nihal got the draw with the material coming off, but he didn't need that much more time to get this to a queen, and ladder made him, but that was a good game. Oh, and Rebecca Harris is in the mix. We've got some titled arena legends. And I'm forgetting the name of this player. Yeah, Vietnam Grandmaster, but Manchester United Pro has been a mainstay in these as well. So we have several top players to watch. So let's give Nihal a break. Let's check out Rebecca Harris, who's on a streak. Let's see. Against the chess master, and he is up a pawn. Both kings are open. This bishop is going to be better than this knight. Yep, this looks like Rebecca Harris's. That pawn's going to come off, this pawn's going to come off, and we're going to see probably one of these pawns threatening the queen. It's going to be a question, can he trade this knight? Nope, he's going to drop it. I was going to say maybe he could somehow trade off one of the pawns and then sacrifice the knight for the other, but no. Nice one for Rebecca Harris. Daniel Naroditsky, of course. Good stuff. All right, Garrido. Assuming the French there. Getting some kind of English-y setup for black here. Well, yeah, Sicilian for black. But, like, yeah, Sicilian, I guess, is a reversed English kind of at the end of the day. As an English player, I'm always thinking in terms of the English. So, a lot of space for black. This pawn is a huge menace. But yeah, this king also very open, so who knows where this game's going. Oof. Yeah, this pawn is so dangerous. Yep. Oh man. Time flew by in that game. Yep. Yeah, see? I mean, it's... in the time scrambles, you have two pieces that can check the other king. That's, it's a nice advantage to get some time burners in. So, all right. So what do we have here? Again, pretty conservative setup with d3 here. Now we've got, yeah, some nice space for white in the center. Long term, it's going to favor white. Question is, can black get any dynamic counterplay going? This knight's going to be good. Yep. Pawn's falling. Yeah, these knights look a little silly back here. That's white's big problem. One of them's probably going to come here, but you don't want to trap your queen. Ooh. The exchange sack. But yeah, these knights aren't good is the problem with the exchange sack. Yeah, but the question is, are these pawns going to win? Can white support them in time here? Yeah, this rook isn't playing though. This rook isn't coordinated. Yeah, these rooks aren't coordinated. Although, yeah, white can't really get to the black king either. Interesting position. Yeah, this pawn's a huge danger. This could be a danger. Things are coming off. Yeah. Black's going to win this one. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not sure about that the exchange sack. And maybe it was forced. I didn't see. But yeah, yeah, those pawns for white, they could have been dangerous. But black had his own threats, and the rooks were able to come in there. All right, let's see if Daniel can work with this open H file here. Target H2. Yeah, I was gonna say, not a good idea to take that bishop and let him infiltrate there. Nice win for Rebecca Harris. We'll watch one more for Rebecca Harris, and then we'll check the leaderboard. So, all right. Yeah, this is already crazy space for black on the queen side, and this queen is lined up. This bishop, a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, forking, yeah, or double attack queen, rook under attack. Oh, this bishop's under attack. Knight's still under attack. And the knight, yeah, but the knight had H2. This game just got crazy. Yeah, is black, yeah, is there no mate here? Yeah, I guess not. And if there's no mate, well, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like white is going to get an attack very quickly, and this knight is still a huge danger. Obviously, we're threatening mate. He has to come back. Black is just up a rook and a knight, man. That was a nice game. Black had a very strong initiative there. All right, Rebecca Harris still at the top for now, but yeah, Arm is right behind him after that win. Penguin's falling off. Oof. All right, let's go back to Rebecca Harris for a bit here against Toivak. Finnish I am very, very strong ultra bullet, hyper bullet player, I think, as well. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, black's pawns are crumbling. But, yep, in the end, equal. Black was able to just queen quickly. Man, that really came together quickly, how he was able to just push that through, and white couldn't do anything to stop it. Well, this should be, he's winning H2. That's going to be it. Nice bounce back for Rebecca Harris. Yeah, nice mate too. No dorky ladder mate to finish it off, just knight and queen. Don't need to take an extra 5 moves to get that done. And it matters when you're at this level. So, all right, we are seeing a Nimzo Indian, this F3 line. I think it was called the Kamak variation, at least at one point. But, yeah, very nice, aggressive, probably the most kind of aggressive way to take on the Nimzo Indian as white. Never really got the hang of playing it myself. I think it requires a delicate hand to really not get in trouble with that line. Yeah, we're seeing some craziness here. This pawn is, of course, gotta be kept under lock and key now. And he just sacks the queen. Yeah, that tension was there the whole time with that piece hanging, but the queen was going to be hanging. But now, yeah, with this pawn, yeah, going to be able to attack the rook here in a second. Yep, this knight could fall. Alright, just like that, yeah. So white is just basically up a piece now. 2 rooks against the queen, and then up a piece. This queen is a little dangerous. White isn't completely coordinated yet, but now we're there. Yep. Black resigns. Nice win, craziness in that the F3 line there against the Nimzo. But yeah, Daniel navigated it quite well. Let's see. All right, we'll keep watching Rebecca here at the top. All right, Daniel. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, black's got some nice space there in the center. Yeah, figuring out how to develop this bishop is going to be interesting. Yeah, the c-file now for white. This is looking pretty nice for white already. Yep, he's in a ball over here. On the king side, these pieces, awkward pieces. He's fighting back on the c-file though. Yeah, now, yeah, white's attacks fizzled, and now this queen is looking dumb. And these pieces are looking clumsy, so that changed quite quickly. And now this, yeah, now black's infiltrating on the c-file. Funny how that can turn around so quickly. All right. Yeah. Yeah, can't take... if you wanted 2 pieces for the rook, you'd be losing this bishop. And yeah, this is dominant. Yeah, white doesn't really have a move here. Nice win for Daniel. Daniel's looking in pretty good form today. All right, an FM ranked 4th in this tournament, and let's see what we get. We're getting some craziness. Ooh, exchange just like that. This bishop could still be pretty strong, but this bishop, I mean, can be strong, but yeah, these pawns, these rooks are going to push these pawns ahead. We'll probably, I imagine we might see an exchange sack against the bishop pair at some point just to help push the pawns through if we're allowed enough time. And forcing the queen trade, and these rooks are going to be able to be a menace to these bishops, eventually get these pawns home, so that, that trade is basically game over. So, back at it again, Rebecca Harris. And this time, open position, White's bishop could eventually be a stronger piece than its knight counterpart, but we're already getting some trades quickly. And let's see. Ooh, these knights have really come in quickly. Coordinating on F2. Nice trade there. So it's just a pawn up now. Pawns on both sides of the board. The bishop is going to be more powerful than the knight. Ooh, yeah, see. Black was up a pawn in that endgame, but yeah, it's pawn both sides of the board. That bishop is going to be quite a strong piece, and we see that. So Rebecca Harris finally goes down. Yeah, he had 4 in a row there. And Ediz Gurel is right there. And Rebecca Harris is already flying back in it. This position is looking pretty good for White already. A good opening result. It's obviously White, much better development. Better space in the center. These pawns are already threatening to... Yep, to just do exactly that. Let's see. Ooh, but yeah. Helps that these pawns are double now. Gonna win one, yep. Yeah, that crumbled for White. It was looking very good out of the opening, but arm, fought back here. So now what? Can these rooks do something against the king? Oh, this rook was hanging. Let's focus on, Okay, so it's an exchange now. Yep, equal material except for the exchange. Up, fork, just like that. So now we're equal on material. Obviously, this should be a draw. Equal on the clock, too. Yep, and thought we were just going to see a quick draw. Maybe not so quick, but I think still a draw with the time. Is Daniel really going to try and flag him here? Well, or I'm not exactly sure who's trying to flag who at the beginning, at least, but yeah, now White can, with the king cut off, this would potentially be a win. Wow, that slowed down Black just enough, losing that pawn and having to deal with the potential, the rook checking the king and everything, and that was enough time burning for Rebecca to take that. Nice win for Daniel. All right, Rosalima Sicilian, bishop e5. I was going to say, is that a slip? Bishop d3 there looked very, very anti-positional. All right, so it's Rosalima Sicilian. Very good line. I like that line a lot against the Sicilian. It's gotten more and more popular in recent years, I think. At least the last time I looked at it a few years ago, I think it was still quite popular. Don't play e4 myself much anymore, but all right, discoveries happening on this rook. No, just winning the pawn. Well, the bishop pair is looking pretty juicy for white. He's gobbling some pawns, but yeah, that's the problem. The bishop pair. Yep. So just a piece there. Those pawns, though, are looking very menacing for black. White has the extra piece. Yep, he has the extra piece to sack, potentially. And in the meantime, he's got Ediz on the king. And now, ooh. Yep, couldn't take that bishop. Can't have g6 falling. Oh, yep, threatening to win the rook with this check. Just like that. Well, actually, it's not just that. Can't, yeah. He captures the queen. Queen just captures with the pin. So he's just losing the queen there. But he also had a threat to potentially win this rook after that as well. Just like that. Another nice win for Rebecca Harris. All right. Queen's Gambit declined. Turned into a Queen's Gambit accepted. My pet favorite opening against d4. And not a bad version at all for black here, I don't think. And now I'm regretting that I said that. This is now looking very good for white with the bishops and the attack. That I think black was fine out of the initial opening, but yeah, this is obviously looking very, very dicey now. Yep, that really went downhill. Oh my gosh. Well, after they both castled, yeah, it was all going there for white. So don't give up on the Queen's Gambit accepted there by transposition there, Daniel. But that one didn't work out well. Okay. IQP, now it's not an IQP. Let's see. Yeah, just dropping that pawn. Yeah, those pawns look like they could get overextended very quickly. Or just fall, basically. Yeah, he's going in. Gotta do something here. Yep, so the queen falls if he takes that. So was the queen trapped? Wow, okay. Not sure if it was trapped. I was focusing on the tactic there, huh? So now it's a bishop and or knight and rook versus queen. Bishop's under attack. If you take that, couldn't take that, or didn't want to take that. Not sure if the knight rook were coordinating there in a way that was going to be dangerous. Oh, knight's falling. Yep. Couldn't take that knight with the pin. Oh, wow. Was able to get out of that though. Yep. For a second there, I thought the queen might be lost, but no. Ah, yep. Once you just have queen and rook on an open board, obviously that's going to be pretty easy to find a way to pick up that rook. So, all right, let's take a look at the standings. Penguin's still hanging out, but you never know with him. He can go on a run. Rebecca Harris still in the lead. All right, guys, grabbed a quick bathroom break there. Just missed a few minutes, so Rebecca Harris is still in the lead, and he is streaking. So let's jump back in. Let's see this position. Yeah, white definitely cramping black with all the space. H-file as well. It's looking nice for white. Let's Black holding on. It's gonna win c3. Ooh. It's looking dangerous. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a perpetual. Oh. I was gonna say, is that... Can white not survive that? Holy crap. Oh man. That was insane. Yeah, black looked absolutely dead there. The comments and the Lichess chat are going crazy. That was a wild series of exchanges there. But it cost Rebecca Harris some time. Let's see if he can avoid getting flagged here. Wow. Man. That's nomination for game of the tournament. I'm glad I was back in time for that one. Holy crap. Black was dead. That was quite an attack he dealt with. Wow. Yeah, surviving that and then winning the in-game. That was crazy. All right. We've got a Caro-Kann here. And what to say about it? Queenside for black there. Is this queen doing much over on h6? Kind of wondering about that. And yeah, this bishop is very nicely placed. Oh, well that, yeah. You had that pin there. That was a problem. Okay, so we're even on material. These bishops look like they're going to be a problem. Yeah, they're already a problem. The exchange falling. Yeah, coming to the 7th rank. Ooh. Yeah, you've got this king in danger. You've got this pawn protected by the bishop. Yep, and just like that, you get the fork. Wow. Yeah, nice, very nice fight by white here. Just like that. Yep, and just gotta sack the bishop if needed here. Although it's not needed now anyway. Very, very, very nice. Yeah. Very nice fight by Arm Joker there. And checkmate just like that. Alrighty. Really nice form by Rebecca Harris. Really impressed with his play today. Ediz Gurel, though, is right there, man. I have to check in on him. He's getting a lot of games too. He must be berserking a little more maybe. All right. Just like that, this queen is infiltrating. Just white just resigned. Oh, he's down a piece anyway. Oh, he just hung the bishop. Oof. That's really not good. Alrighty. That's a nice quick win for Daniel there. Help support the lead. And we get, let's see, we get the is that a Ponziani or is that c3 before knight f3? Again, I don't play e4, so I'm not an expert, but it's Ponziani-ish, I guess. Or maybe, yeah, I'm just forgetting. Again, never, just don't play e4 enough. Interesting. Yeah, this check. Is that why he played c4? Yeah, he wants the check. To win this pawn, yeah, emphasizing the... Ooh, that, but yeah. Got the pin, but yeah, the knight was attacking the queen, so now what do we have? It is a rook and bishop for, or sorry, no. Yeah, rook and bishop for the queen. Which in bullet, that's not a great trade in my mind in bullet when it also means giving up this time advantage. I really like white here just based on the time and the complications with these extra pieces that white has. Yep. We're going to see things are going to be, I think, difficult to keep together for black in light of all that. I think white is decently well coordinated. He drops the bishop. Oh, and just like that, I know nothing. The queen is dangerous. The queen is still dangerous, and white coordination was not perfect. I thought he had enough, but I guess not. All right, so now we have a modern Benoni, and yeah, let's see. You've got the Benoni weakness here on d6 for black. Let's see if Daniel gives us a clinic on how to exploit that. Yep. This pawn, yeah, if this pawn lives, then that would be a different story. But yeah, it's not living. You have to babysit this pawn. See, yep, and this pawn falls. I just had a feeling Daniel would give us a clinic on why not to play the Benoni and why that d6 weakness is such a problem. And that's what we got. Checkmate. So, impressive stuff from Rebecca Harris again. And Garrido, 71, again, FM. Caro Khan. It looked like we were getting the, I'm forgetting the name. Yeah, didn't take the knight there and double the pawns. He just brought the queen out. Okay. So, black's going uncastled. White doesn't have anything super quick, though, on the king. I think this is looking okay for black. Yeah, he's going to evacuate the king, it looks like, over to the king side. This pawn, ooh. Now it's looking very dicey. Yep. Yeah, maybe losing the h-pawn there is what made that totally untenable for black, huh? Yeah, if he was able to evacuate the king and just castle by hand in the end, I think he would have been fine. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, the bishop taking there was going to mean that was never an option. Interesting. Yeah, so Rebecca Harris goes down. Oh, and he's actually in second place. Wow, Ediz Gurel finally overtook him. But both of them just lost their game, so chance for these other guys to catch up. So, what do we have here? It's the knights. Yeah, I get this weak pawn. It's the knights and the bishops. Got to be liking black here with the bishops. Although, is he going to hang on to these two pieces here on the c file? Looks like he is going to hold on to him. Yeah, black is always threatening this mate. Now the knight's attacked. Can't move the knight. That didn't solve this problem. Okay, now it solves this problem. But the end result is white being down a rook, so that's probably not going to work out very well for Rebecca Harris. Yeah. Again, the bishops and the coordination with the queen on the h-pawn, that was deadly. And now we're coordinating on g2. And checkmate. Yep. 2 losses in a row for Rebecca Harris. And Ediz Gurel won his. Yeah, Legend Returns is gonna. Yeah, another win, and he'll be right there with Rebecca Harris. So, let's see. We're getting King's Indian, it looks like. Rebecca Harris means business. And white is going right in. Ooh. This is looking very, very scary. Yep. Very, very scary for black here. D6 already falling. Oof. Alright, on the rook, he's going to move, attack the queen. Yeah, this pawn's a problem, this pawn's a problem. This king being wide open is a problem. This bishop's a problem. What isn't a problem? Everything's a problem. For black. Yeah, sacrifice is coming. The rook sack. If we get coordination here. I think he's wondering, can he play queen h5 even? Guess the king could just sidestep. Black got a little counterplay here. Obviously black is down a rook, although yeah, now I didn't even see the clock there was the thing. Because white was definitely winning, but the clock just was too much. So nice bounce back for Rebecca Harris. Good job, Daniel. Legend returns. Imagine he might be about to win his. Alright, let's see. Get another King's Indian set up. No c4 played. Or yeah, it ends up in this hedgehog formation. Now he plays e5. e6, e5 there, so tempo lost, but probably doesn't matter too much. Man, this is, hard to follow when it's flying like this, but yeah, gotta like white here with the bishops, this open king, centralized pieces. This is tough. You have this queen bishop battery on g2. That's gotta be white's biggest concern. Let's see. You can't move this rook because the mate. That's the deal. Yeah, wow, just like that, black is, this pin, this battery ended up winning the day, and now, you can get out of it. But let's see, it cost. Or is white actually? White's still up a piece, but that was looking very dicey with that battery, huh? Okay, threatening bishop takes. Winning the rook first. Oh, but this is looking over, right? Oh, I forgot about this bishop, so not quite. Just gonna be a perpetual now, looks like it, yep. I was thinking it was mate, but there was this, this black bishop sitting over there on the first rank, just saving the day. So, Ediz Gurel still looking good. Rebecca Harris right behind him. Let's see, Rebecca Harris now. Yep, we're gonna get some hyperbullet action from Penguin or Rebecca. Do I have that right? I always forget which one's the 30 and which one's the 15, but because I don't play much of either because my mouse speed is not that of a 20-year-old or people in their 20s. All right. Ooh. Black's up the exchange. If this pawn's rounded up, then that exchange should really be cleanly winning for black, but this bishop is able to keep an eye out, but now you have the knight blocking things up, so Should be able to win that pawn. Yep, this is looking great for black, obviously. At the exchange. Yeah, this pawn's flying. What? Wow. How do you see those? Okay. Did you guys follow that tactical sequence there? Um, how in the world did they see that in with this amount of time? Wow, and Penguin wins the time scramble. The tactic there, I just don't understand how you can see it, play it, the mouse moving that fast. Like, again, I see the comments, Lichess comments are freaking out. Yeah, that was mind blowing. And yeah, well, Penguin again on position definitely earned the win there. So I think that was a fair result. With the time scramble at the end. So, all right, let's see what black has. How black's looking here. Yeah, white definitely looking just a little bit better, but I think not a bad opening result for black. It's decently active for black. Okay, yep, so bishop pair for white, open position. Yeah, you've got the C-file craziness here. Going for the 2 rooks. Oh, yeah. So he's going to be able to get the bishop out. Yeah, this is looking very nice for white, I would say. Not totally dead for black by any means. Especially when if he can win the queenside pawns, maybe it's turning around quickly. Yeah, because white doesn't have an immediate attack, and yeah, these rooks are not coordinated. Now they're coordinating. Oops. Yeah, now they're coordinating on the H-file. If you take that, no, he's taking the knight. Interesting. Yeah, coordinating. Yeah, the bishop and the rook. Ooh. Just like that, though. Yep, see, these rooks not coordinating was ultimately the problem. Yep. Oh, white resigned. Yep. Yeah, the rooks always had the opportunity to coordinate, but when you just never know in these in games, or these middle games, I guess, where you got the rook hanging and this queen is running around, you're gonna get a check and that rook's just gonna fall. So, all right, so we've got another King's Indian, or I guess Peart's opening. Again, not an E4 expert, so I'm always kind of not 100% sure on some of the openings. So, but definitely Peart's. I think it's pronunciation. Perk, another pronunciation. I think Peart's is the kind of more correct. I think German or Slavic, some Slavic language. Anyway. What do we have? We have some very bad looking pawns for black, but a bishop pair for black. Don't want to take that exchange, I guess he's saying, because of this pawn being dangerous, especially in the in-game. But yeah, I feel like I would have taken that myself, but what do I know? I know nothing. All right. Black saying he has an attack on the king side. These pawns are obviously dangerous. Let's see which one. It feels like black shouldn't have enough. That the attack. Obviously, we're going to get a sacrifice probably on h3. Is it fast enough? Yeah, now he's covering h3. And this queen. Yep, and now with the trades, this is going to be... I imagine game over, yep. Can't stop that pawn from queening. So, this is going to be a win for Rebecca Harris. A nice one. Didn't have to lose that rook. But he's just going to flag him anyway. Yeah, as long as it's just an exchange. Not too worried. That was nice. Nice to come back and defend the rook there. All right. Quick scoreboard check. Rebecca Harris, yeah, still just right there behind Ediz. All right. Let's follow Rebecca a little more. Okay. Gonna have an IQP for black. These pieces are a bit awkward. Yeah, this is already looking nice for white. All the space, and I do want to take that. Okay, he does. Yeah, I thought maybe he wanted the queen off there. With his king, with Rebecca Harris's king being so open because of exactly this. Those light score weaknesses are a factor. Yeah, going for the queen trade. So it's an exchange for black, but it's a time edge for white. And the bishop pair, which is significant. So I think, I would like Rebecca Harris here because of the bishops and the time. Assuming, can he really get an attack on the king? Doesn't look like it. Nah. Just like that. Down a rook. Yeah, the king being open there made that difficult to defend for white. And checkmate. So he did get the attack. Yeah. Yeah, it was dicey there for white with the king being so open. So that's a loss for Rebecca Harris. So Ediz, and he won. No, he drew. He berserked and drew, I think. So Rebecca's in third after that. Wow. Lichess is on a nice run. All right. Imagine Rebecca will want a quick win after that. Not so easy to do with black, but he is opening things up. Ooh, just like that. Bishop's falling if you take. That's a nice pawn grab there for white. This pin is awkward. It's very awkward. Oh, is this just perpetual? That's not what Rebecca wanted. He did not want another draw, or loss and then a draw. That's not great. That's not great. All right. Rebecca really needs a quick win here. Yep, he's berserking. And he's absolutely flying. Not a bad position for black. That, as far as I can tell, that pin I don't think is going to be a big problem. Oh, it is a problem because of this. It ended up being a problem because that bishop was hanging. Yeah. Oh no. That bishop was hanging, but it wasn't a problem because of this pin. That was a nice find by black. Yeah. Wow. That was crazy. A lot to follow there with the tactics. So Rebecca goes down again. Wow. All right. So Penguin and Rebecca are both kind of in trouble here. So let's see which of them can right this ship here. Yeah, it's not looking good for Rebecca. Yeah, just like that. Black has the better structure. This pawn could be, yeah, gonna be potentially lost. He saw, yeah, but he can come in. Black might be able to come back around on the H file. The time, though. Yeah, Rebecca's doing well on the clock. I think that, yeah, it's looking like the time might decide it here. Yep. Yeah, just keep the rook on the board to burn off more clock. Nice bounce back for Rebecca Harris. Wow. Yep, nice job, Daniel. So, still going to be in third, but... Oh, no. Nope, sorry, you just lost. Grab second. And Ediz only drew his game after losing fire, so... Rebecca's right back in it. Sicilian. We are getting... yeah, this... Yeah, pawns on e5, c5, almost like a Roxy. Yeah, for white, the pawns on e5, c5, that formation. Nice. Pretty, yeah, I think black's doing well here with the space in the center, pushing white back, yeah. This is looking good for black, I think. Yeah, nice space. Not terrible for white, but I think it's been a good opening in middle game here for black. And yeah, if he can just get these pawns off the board, it's going to be game over. Question is, can white put a stop to them? Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, coordinating on g3 there. Yeah, he's going to trade that off. Still coordinating. Let's see if black can break through. Yeah, it's tough with his king so open as well. Dropping a pawn. But yeah. That pawn is dangerous. Queen, yeah, the white queen's coming back. Yeah, this is gonna be, looks like a draw, but yeah, I don't think he's, yeah, black's not queening. Maybe he is queening. Now he's queening. Was he always queening? I was thinking he'd be able to get behind this pawn and win it, so yeah, but with the two pawns, different story. He wasn't just queening the G pawn, but yeah, with the two. Wow. Nice win for Rebecca Harris, berserking again. Oh, and sorry. Yeah, I didn't even mention we're up against the number one here, Ediz. And black is looking pretty good. This knight is great for white, obviously. Just like that, lost his anchor. This pawn is a huge problem. We're flying here. Rebecca's down on the clock and down in exchange. It doesn't look like there's much for white to even stir up anything here. Just like that. Falling. Coordinating. White's down on time. Is there a quick knockout? Oh, there is a quick knockout. Oh, wow. I'm not sure who Ediz Gurel. I mean, that might be Ediz Gurel's name. Ediz Gurel. I haven't watched some of the recent arenas, but man, very impressive performance. Okay, let's see if Rebecca can bounce back in the Karo Khan here quickly. Ooh, yeah, G4. Daniel is ready for a fight in this one. Right, things are slowing down a bit. Oh, just like that, the exchange is gone. was a nice sneaky little move there by black to go to the b file with the queen to set up bishop b5 there. All right, it's an exchange. Can black if he had a better outpost for that knight, I would feel better about his chances down the exchange. He doesn't really have any way to get it to a great square quickly. The good news is the position is still pretty blocked, so now he's breaking through, but yeah, it looked like maybe white could have held on if he'd just kind of held tight there, but instead, yeah, he was going for the H file and not quick enough. So, but yeah, black gave back the exchange, but now it's going to be the pawns for black, going to be too much. The only question, obviously, is the clock. I really doubt. I mean, never doubt Rebecca Harris, but man, this should be very quick. Should not be too difficult. Although he's taking some time. Yeah. There we go. Nice win for ARM Joker. So what do we have on the standings? Rebecca's in 4th. Nihal Sarenstall. Yeah, he was on a nice streak, but he lost it. Lichess and Ediz are at the top. Wow. Let's see. These guys are on a streak, and they're playing each other. Let's watch Ediz here. Big matchup. Plenty of time left in the tournament. Oh, this is Christopher Yu. Didn't realize that. Lichess. Should have known that. But yeah, American Grandmaster, I believe, right? Young, up-and-coming American Grandmaster, I believe. And let's see, this position. Yeah, if this pawn comes off, which it does, it's looking very good for black. Let's see, Christopher Yu also has a big time edge. Nice tactic there to win the rook. And the queen's coming off. Wow, Christopher Yu. Is he in first now? He is. Christopher Yu. Let's give him a follow. Wow. How old is Christopher now? Is he 20 yet? Isn't he? I think he's still pretty young. Very impressive performance. All right, like it's MSB2. Matthias, apologies, Matthias Blumenthal. Can't remember his name. German Grandmaster, I believe. It's another mainstay of these title arenas. Let's see. Yep, nice infiltration there for white. Looking very good for white with the C file. Get the trades equal on material. Let's see, is that pawn going to be a problem? Oh, now, yeah, since he can defend it, it is, yeah. Just like that, black is got a very, very dangerous protected pass. Pawn on B2. I thought white maybe had a better way, could have kept it from getting that bad. I guess not. Wow. Oh, Christopher. I mean, he was definitely better there. Christopher goes down. Ediz just won. And Ediz is about to beat Rebecca Harris, and he did. Wow. How did Rebecca Harris get his king stuck over there? Not sure. All right. All right, then Ediz is looking good. Let's watch him. All right, Queen's Gambit declined. With bishops looking dangerous for black. Or sorry, for white. Yeah, did a late fianchetto there to tighten up the defenses, and looks like he's surviving for now. Yeah, liquidations on the H file. Gotta watch out for coordination on F7. But yeah, you can always trade off the knight, I guess. I mean, I would be worried about this, but I guess this... He's saying white doesn't have a killer attack. White really doesn't want to have to come back to defend this bishop. Or just play a passive move here. That would be a big concession, but yeah, he has to. Yep, getting the queen trade. That was a really nice win for Ediz. He had a lot of under a lot of pressure, and then he struck right at the right moment when white couldn't really counterattack in time. That was nice. All right, so black gambit's a pawn. Looks like he should be able to get it back without too much issue. But still not yet. That pawn is still alive. Wow, yeah, never did get the pawn back. Interesting. Yeah, and black doesn't really have an attack here. White can just gobble these pawns on the queen side. Yep, no problem. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yeah, so now white can just push his three queenside pawns. Little dance there, but yeah. Okay, obviously black's threatening mate. Interesting way to cover it. Yeah, that's nerve-wracking, huh? Is black really? I don't know that black really does have it's threatening, really. Because this, yeah, there we go, right? Yep, nice. I feel like one way or the other, white was going to be able to deal with that. And now it's obviously just a win. Nice. Yeah, those pawns are always going to be too much. All right. So, Ediz. All right, yeah, let's at least watch him against Penguin here. Double Berserk. Benoni. Yeah, not a bad Benoni from black here. Yeah, he's got the pressure with the queen hanging out on the queen side, but it looks like it's fizzled a bit. Let's see, but black is up. Oh, but no, black's up 2 pawns. Well, that should be I really doubt black would hold both of the pawns, but man, Ediz really played some nice aggressive moves there. Just like that, wow. Oh, they were really flying. Things change so quick in these games, man. That was a really impressive win against Penguin, and really just dominating him on the board. Not just the clock, but is he gonna run away with this? Ediz Gurel. Wow. It's looking like a 2-man race here. All right, well, let's stick. Ediz has earned our viewership, I think. Man, So this looks like maybe it was out of a Caro Kann. The IQP now for white. Fianchetto. You want to blockade this this IQP for sure. But yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, it's looking good for white. Now it's just protected. Yep, looking very good for white now. Yeah, just totally cramping black. Black just doesn't have any counterplay. Yeah, he can take that. You're gonna see a quick resign here from black. You have the back rank. That's the only thing. You got to make sure this square is defended, but it is. So black resigns. Yeah. Yeah. The question, it was. I mean, you could tell at the beginning of that game, it was looking dubious whether he could blockade that IQP, and once it was clear that he couldn't blockade it before it could make its way up the board, it was going to be very difficult to hold that for black. That's the key with these IQPs. You have to blockade. So blockade, attack, and destroy, I think, is some chess great, I think, gave that prescription for dealing with an IQP. So now we have this position. That bishop is boxed out by the white pawn chain. The knight isn't looking super fantastic yet. Got a lot of trades. Obviously pretty equal in the end game. I mean, we've got the whole double pawns, and I don't know what this came out of, but yeah, it's almost like a Berlin in game with the 4-on-3, but with the double on the queen side. So theoretically favoring white here in the long run. Now we've got the undoubled pawns though, so a lot of nuances there to these in games with the pawn structure, and hard to get into it with in bullet here. But bottom line now, I'd still say it's pretty equal, but black is better with the more advanced king. I don't know if it's totally deadly. Yeah, the knight's keeping the king out, so it's looking pretty drawish, I think, because of that. The clock is probably going to determine it. Yeah, the pawn sneaks through. Yep, the clock is really was the determining factor there. That's an interesting in-game. I'm a fan of in-games, and in a slower time control game, I would have been curious how that would have played out between these two. All right, Christopher Yu back. Ediz Gurel, 1 versus 2, big matchup. And just like that, white is looking aggressive here. This is all about whether black can hold for the next few moves or not. Yeah, can he just trade? So white's up a pawn, and that bishop is going to be a nice piece. Obviously the d file. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult for Ediz here. And now we're just in a simplified in-game, and it's going to be difficult. That bishop is a nice piece. And they both have plenty of time. All right, let's see how they handle this in-game. Yeah, black is doing his best, grabbing space. The knights are keeping the king from advancing, keeping holding the pawn breaks in check. So, pretty good technical play from black. Long term, again, the bishop is going to be able to roam around. Eventually, probably pressurize f6 if it's what you'd be worried about. But yeah, we actually get the trade now. This pawn is following. Is that going to tell. Is that it? Can this pawn fall? Can. Yeah, and the time. Oh, but the clocks are evening. Oh, this is tense. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he can. Yep. Okay. Sorry. I think there was a little. Well, no. Black couldn't. Black could have taken that. Maybe it was pre-moving, taking the pawn. I'm not sure what happened. The clocks. Draw. Oof. Oh man. I really thought Christopher Yu was gonna win that one. That was a chance for him, but he's right there still. But he loses fire now. Yeah. That was a really nice draw from Ediz there, and that was big. It's a two-man race now. Let's jump back over to Christopher Yu for a bit. Let's see. Gonna get back on a streak. First Gokher. Another mainstay of these arenas. Gokher Khan. Ooh. Looking nerve-wracking. But yeah, not... Ooh. Oh yeah. Overloaded. Knight's overloaded. But can he? Yeah, he can't take the queen because of this. Yep, winning the queen. I was wondering if there was something better than winning the queen, but I guess not. Other than, I guess, yeah, there's perpetual, but of course he didn't want that. Just take the. You're not gonna. No, first take the knight, then take the... No, just win the pawn, sure. Yeah. So black's obviously winning 2 pawns, and white's got those terrible doubled H pawns. Oh, but this is tricky. But yeah. Just play G6, so it's fine. Trade the rooks here. So now it should be pretty straightforward. I don't think white should have an attack. Enough to change things. Yep, knight's traded. Oh, nice too. Yep. So pretty much GG now. The clocks are an issue. Yeah, this should be Gokhers. It's 3 pawns. Yeah, it's just... Can he cause complications enough just to get a time edge? Nope, that's it. Yep, and Ediz won. Let's see. Let's check back in with Ediz. Oh, no, we're getting the... Okay, so almost a must-win for Christopher, I think, here. There's still time, but I think he's really got to win this one. But we're looking at Ediz's perspective. Ediz is white. Fairly, again, Caro-Kann. Did this come out of a Caro-Kann? At least we're in that type of pawn structure now for sure. So white gets the bishop pair. Black is solid. Typical Caro-Kann stuff. And gotta say, white is gonna be better, obviously, with the bishop pair in this endgame. Although, yeah, Ediz doesn't want the endgame quite yet. Well, now it's looking like he must want an attack. If we're, yeah, opposite color bishops with the queens on still. This could get deadly for black if Ediz can get his bishop to a decent square. Bishop coming to h5, coordinating on... Yeah, but he's got to watch. Yeah, he's got to watch for his b pawn, obviously. So I mean, yeah, maybe Ediz. This may have just been Ediz trying to get a draw here. But now we're getting the coordination. But yeah, he's also getting mated himself. But now he's looked like he must have been mating first with the queen and bishop, and he is. Just had to be a little careful because he's always potentially getting hit there, but on f2. Yeah, like I said, it was all about once you have those opposite colored bishops in that middle game with the queen still on the board, you can get a very quick attack in, And we saw it there in the end. So, all right, Rebecca Harris still hanging around. Ediz in first. So what do we have here? We have an awkward pin. And we have, wow. We just have the queen falling. Wow. So that's going to help Christopher a little bit. Christopher lost another one, though. Oof. Yeah, Christopher, it might be... We're nearing too little too late. I mean, a bad streak for Ediz can always bring him back, but he's really going to need... Christopher's really going to need to string some games together. All right. And Ediz is looking decent in this game with this pawn. White's... Yeah, it's pretty equal-ish, I think. That knight's well placed. It's going to be annoying. But now it's... Yeah, the pawn just fell. It was, yeah, a little precarious, overextended in White's camp. Thought maybe he could have defended that a little better, but... Get the fork. Oh, but no, yep, had to take. Black's gonna win this, but Penguin, it's Penguin at the time. I thought Black would at least win on the clock. No, yeah, he's gonna win. Wow. Man, these guys fly. Just providing commentary on these games is just so tricky sometimes because they are just flying. All right. Nice win for Ediz. But Christopher does... yeah, he grabs a win too, so... Not over by any stretch. And Ediz is not getting a game. Or, I'm not in his game. That would explain. I'm not in his game. Okay, can Nihal put a dent in the Ediz momentum here? Yeah, Nihal's got a nicely placed bishop. Oh, sorry, just now looking at the pawns here. White's up a pawn, but it's, yeah, these pawns are double now. And yeah, definitely I'd say the better minor piece with this bishop, so I think Black has pretty decent chances here. Despite, but now winning, no, but this, we had some exchanges. Yeah, can he keep this pawn under lock and key? His passer here. Yeah. White's definitely threatening with the knight and the rooks coordinating potentially on the 7th rank. Black's passive now. This is looking like Ediz now. I think he's, Black's under too much pressure, and that pawn is going to survive. And he's going to be able to start pushing it pretty soon. He had to give it up. Wow. That was, very nice play by Nihal. It looked like, Ediz was going to be able to start pushing that pawn, but, Nihal did a good job of keeping it under lock and key. This is looking like a draw then, I would think. Yep. Should be a draw. If anyone has chances, I mean, if it wasn't for the clocks, Nihal with the bishop being able to cover both sides of the board. But it's a clock issue. Nihal's queening. It still could be anyone's with the clocks. Wow. White timeout. Win for Nihal. That bishop was dangerous, in the end. Well, that's big. Let's see, did Christopher get a win? He didn't. I was hoping Christopher had pulled one out there. Shucks. Okay. Well, I'm just rooting. Yeah, I'm just rooting for a close. Like to see a close finish. Yeah, impressive play by. I mean, Ediz really. Ediz Gurel really has played well, so I'd wouldn't mind seeing him finish this out, but also wouldn't mind a close finish because that's always fun to commentate on. So, all right. Well, this is looking scary with the open H file for black here. So, not totally clear that it's deadly. Black's pieces are still hanging around to defend and getting trades now. Yep, that's a nice move to trade off the queens. So yeah, black is not getting mated now. But yeah, might have some pawns in trouble. Nice, that was a nice, yep, way to win that pawn, be defending his own B pawn. So yeah. Alright. Black's up a pawn. White is all of a sudden not coordinated. Just like that, getting a trade. That was nice. Now, yeah, black's very clearly winning. And up on the clock too, so this should be a win for black. And we're gonna see that in just a couple seconds. And that's your win. He did keep it close. Arm did do a good job of keeping that close on the clock. Could have had a stalemate at the end, but it's checkmate. All right. Just checking the leaders. Christopher lost again. Looks like it could be a runaway for Ediz here in the end. So let's just follow him out then. Get the fork. That is a fork. That is a fork. A little bit awkward now, but yeah, don't think it's gonna be a big problem. Can just come back. The queen there to F1. Obviously, yeah, whenever you win the exchange, but you're going up against the bishop, you've got these bishops, the way they can just come into the position, just never know. Now, double attacking, yeah, got in trouble there. But yeah, the bishops sometimes can give you chances, even when you're down the exchange. Yeah, I was about to say, is there any reason he can't take that? Yeah, I guess Ediz, yeah, when you're winning, that's a good lesson. You're winning in bullet. Sometimes the best solution is to slow down a little bit and just cover your bases. And he did that. Nice win for Ediz. Christopher finally gets a win, but Ediz is streaking. If he can keep this streak up, it's going to be tough for Christopher to come back. But we've got Nihal. All right, it's a Peertz. It's a Peertz. It's opposite sides castling. Yeah, pressure on the D pawn. I was wondering how he was going to defend that, huh? Giving it up for the H file. H file attack here. So, is this deadly? Looks like we could have mate pretty quickly, but the king can run out to E7, so not sure exactly how much of a problem it is. Yeah, after this move, it's going to be a problem. Got the pawn. Yeah, still dealing with the problem there, right? Oh, can't. Yeah, you can't take that with the bishop. think he was getting mated if he did, yeah. Yep, so h-file was, yeah, worth that pawn sacrifice in the end. That was nice. Man, just like that. Takes another, just, yeah, Nihal Sarin, no problem. Let's just farm Nihal Sarin for points at the end of the tournament. It's crazy. All right. And he's looking pretty... yeah, with the bishop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's White's best option, but I don't think this is totally fatal. We're going to see. I know this looks scary. Looks very scary. But I don't think it's fatal. Black has time to sack the exchange back even. Interesting. I was wondering if that was going to be rook e8. Oh, but he was on... yeah, he was on f7. And now taking that, yeah, you can't really take that with the h-file opening up. But yeah, again, I didn't think this was fatal. Yeah, it was going to be hard to... There was definitely no force mate there. And now White has to worry a little bit about his own king, and these rooks coming to the 7th rank. Or the fourth rank. Yeah, c2 is going to be an issue for White. And now there we have it. Clocks are equal and they're both low on time. Oh. Yeah. Interesting sequence there, but the clocks yeah, that's the big factor. Another win for Ediz. Yeah, White invested a little bit of time on the clock, I think, trying to make that attack work, but I think it was always defending. I think Ediz always had that defended pretty well. All right, this is Christopher Yu's chance. Let's just double check the leaderboard real quick. Yep, this is to end Ediz's streak. Continue Yu's streak as well. He's on fire. Well, yeah, he'll be on fire now. Excuse me. So, this is, yeah, with 18 minutes left, I think this is now must win for Christopher. So, let's see how he's looking. Nice centralization for White with the rooks. But it's the bishop pair for Black. If you got this pawn too. If Black can consolidate here. Nope, and he's not. Exchange is dropping. I was going to say if he couldn't consolidate, it was going to be pretty clear. But yeah, wow. Oh, and he can't take, yep. So, just like that. Let's see exactly what happened there. He won the pawn, gave up the exchange, but the pawn was going too quickly. So, nice win for Christopher. That's it. Christopher's back in that. That was a quick sequence. All right. Oh, but he's not on a streak. I think, yeah, this will be to put him on a streak. He must have, yeah, drew a berserk game. All right, so let's check out Christopher. He's got a, yeah, pretty much must win for him now again. And this game he's looking good. He's looking very good with this pin on this pawn. Can't take that. Hitting the queen. Queen is low on squares. Queen is very low on squares. If he takes that, you've got this pin, and that's game. Wow. That is game. Nice win for Christopher. Again, okay. Let's stay in it. We've got a Caro-Kann. We've got an advanced Caro-Kann. Mainline, bishop f5. Yeah, now that sacrifice... well, yeah. And that could have been really dangerous if the queens had stayed on board, but they didn't. So now we just have White with space, Black being solid. Oh, nicely placed knight, attacking white's weakness here. Yep, we've got this eternal protected passer for black now. I like Christopher's chances to win this. I really do. He's got to get this rook out. When this rook being undefended is a problem, but he can just defend it. Knight here, nope. Okay, bishop there makes sense. Yep, and I'll just leave the knight here, protect this pawn. This is looking good for Christopher. I think he's going to be able to play a lot of quick moves too. Well, gonna have to reevaluate that now. But yeah, this pawn not protected anymore, but it's still dangerous. That fork is not great. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to be able to protect this weakness in the long term, even with that rook around, but not the case. That was a good game. Okay, number 1 versus number 2 again. Let's keep watching Christopher. All right, we're getting eventually a Slav. Shutting it down with c5. a5 putting the clamp on b4. Yeah, I think black did pretty decently out of the opening here. Not surprising. Ediz has been really solid in the openings all game, all tournament. Yeah, I don't think white's in trouble, but I think black is also doing fine here. Attacking this pawn. Yeah, but they were both weak, and now, yeah, black's actually defending it. This is looking very good for black now. Oh, he's going to take the knight first? No. Gonna pin that. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you take that, isn't this pin a problem? Can't come here with the rook. Can't defend it with the other knight. That was just falling, man. All right. So, Ediz streaking, Christopher with the loss. Contra is actually making a little bit of a run for second. It looks like it's going to be a race for second here between these two. Let's see if Ediz can just maybe put one more win to really clinch it. Against Nihal, yeah, this rook is, or sorry, this knight could be a pest. This pawn is weak. This pawn is pinned. It's all kind of awkward and delicate for black. Just falling now. Man, look at the clocks. Goodness. Yeah, just really anything here to just win all the time. I mean, white may have even had a mate there, but no reason to really risk anything here. It's about the clocks, and that's game. Well, that's gonna, yeah, I think that just about does it for the win. Let's look at the race for second here. Let's see if Christopher can win one. Oh, and he's playing Contra, and Christopher is down a pawn, but can he hold on for the draw is the question. It looks like he does. So, it's a two-man race for second. It's Christopher and it's Contra. Let's watch Christopher. Really like to see Christopher pull out second after he obviously was right there for first there for a while. All right, Arm Joker, the Caro-Kann, classical. very main, the mainest of the main line, at least, for the classical. The classical used to be the main line. The advanced is the modern main line. But all right. Again, typical stuff. Black is fine here. Black is hoping to potentially show that for instance, this pawn could be a weakness, or generally these pawns on the king side could be a weakness for white in a simplified endgame. So in the meantime, we're seeing if white can stir up anything, get an attack, break through with the pawns. E6 is weak, so pretty equalish, but is no issue with the rook there? Yeah, okay. I'd say still pretty equalish. Yeah, how do you stir up something for either side here, huh? It's not easy. Interesting, yeah. So now these two clamp down these three. So thinking ahead to any kind of king and pawn endgame, especially. This pawn has got to be won. Black's got to be able to win that pawn, or obviously it's going to be game over pretty quickly. Yep, this looks like white is going to pull this out. White played that well, had a lot of pressure. Yeah, I have to trade that. And the clock, but Christopher does have the time. He has the clock. He has the clock. Yes. Christopher, man, obviously not winning on position, but arm just has to take that rook, and it is a draw, but just not enough time. All right, so Christopher's still in this. In second, Tactic Thunder, quick check, leaderboard, Christopher. Oh, contra loss, so this win. Christopher wins this, and he's pretty much got second, so. Moroxy bind setup. Necessary dark square weaknesses that come with that. The knight's going to hang out there on f4. So white trades it off. That his knight's looking pretty sweet now, but yeah, that's going to be kicked out. So bishop pair for black. White's very solid, threatening on b6, just wins it. The bishops for black are still looking pretty nice. Yeah, white is probably gonna want to trade that. Yep, just get rid of the bishop pair. Yeah, bishop for black is looking nice though. And the knight's a little stranded now. It's not great. Ooh, yeah, black is really starting to get some pressure here. Yep, that was a worthy exchange sack there, because the bishop is going to just protect these pawns. Little bit awkward with defending b4, but the king's going to help out too. There we go. Yeah, rook's under attack, got to back up. Oh, but they were it was a double attack. The king. Interesting. The king can double attack pieces. The king is an attacking piece. Wow. Nice comeback by Christopher. Wow. Props to Christopher. That's probably sealed up second for him. Yeah, and Contra drew, pretty much. Man, Ediz finally lost, but what a run by him. All right, let's just make sure Christopher cleans up second place here. think you probably should without too much problem. Yeah, this is looking very good for white now. A lot of pressure. The king is having trouble, although threatening the fork now. And the check, and now he's out of trouble, and you're still threatening the fork with b5 there. The pawn on f7. Is that just game? He's coming back. Yeah, that pawn is just going to chill out as long as that bishop's there to defend it. Yep. Yep, the queen is defending the promotion square. He's just queening. That's game. Nice win for Christopher. Or wait. Sorry, everyone. Christopher just lost that. My bad. A loss for Christopher, which actually means that second place is back up for grabs. Let's see. And it's Christopher versus Nihal. Let's see. He really needs this one now. Come on, Christopher. You got this. Ooh. Yep. Looking good for black. Unless he can get... Yeah, if he can get an attack going on the king side. Otherwise black's probably going to be winning in the center and on the queen side. So that's the question. It's very airy for the king. Ooh, he's just... Yeah, the king is just hanging out. It's... how is black... Or, yeah, how is Christopher going to survive this? It's the clock, though. Yeah, threatening queen a8 there, and it's happening. With the clock, just try and win this. Just try and win this on time. Nihal can absolutely fly, but it's 5 seconds. He's got to get every pawn, and then the bishop. I like Nihal with I like Christopher with the clock. It's not a guarantee though. I thought Nihal might just take the draw there. Whew. Wow. Well, that was intense, but Christopher really needed the win there. He did not get it. But it looks like he should still hold on. Yeah, we're going to obviously probably see a berserk from Contra. Yeah, it could be the last game for both of them. All right, this game, open position, bishop pair for black, knight on edge of the board, not great for white. It's looking very good for black. White has withstood at least some of the initial pressure. That bishop is still very deadly, though. Yeah, nice job by Christopher to fight back in this one. The knight's now finally on a protected square. Thinking about going for the 2 rooks. Can't take that much time. Oof. Oh, man. Not good. Christopher is going to lose that one. Contra. Oh, Penguin is right here. Can Penguin make the comeback for second? And he is about to win this one. Just looking at the clocks. Yeah, looks like Penguin's going to win it. Or win second. He's going to grab second here. Yeah, the exchange. This one's over. Evil hamburger going down. All right. And yeah. So I guess if Christopher wins a Berserk, he's... Hey, he didn't Berserk though, so yeah. He's not going to get second. But he does win, but he's going to be 1 point. So it looks like this is it. 1, 2, 3. Let's Contra does something here in the last 20 seconds. Penguin and Contra are still playing. And that is it. Ediz, Gurel, Penguin, and Christopher Yu. And Ediz berserked half the games, man. What a tournament. Ediz, Gurel. And I apologize for not knowing as much about Ediz, Gurel as I should. Turkish Grandmaster. Yeah. 16 years old. So I haven't really been, again, following the arenas recently. I've been following, obviously, the big tournaments. But, yeah, this guy, I mean, 16 years old, and you just saw that performance. I'm kind of in awe of that. How old is Christopher Yu again? Christopher Yu, he's 18. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, he still must be under 20. And Nihal Sarin is not exactly a octogenarian, so the young guys are doing some impressive stuff. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. It's a good tournament. Congrats to Ediz. Man, that bright future ahead for him, obviously. So. All right, everyone, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.